so that come 2024, they go and join and also vote for the EFF. Also, the Students' Command in the universities, TVET colleges, as much as you are busy with your Sofunda program, while you are busy registering students and recruiting members, when you recruit a member to be a member of the Students' Command, you must equally recruit the very same member to be a member of the EFF, so that come 2024, those people understand. Because you know the importance of giving someone a membership form, and that person fills a membership form. In some days to come after filling the membership form, the person feel or have a sense of belonging, that I belong to this organization. So as much as we give them membership of the Students' Command in the universities and TVET colleges, we must also give them membership of the EFF, so that they must have sense of belonging into the organization, which is the EFF. Amanda, awe to, kula EFF, kula, kula EFF, kula. On the 4th of March, we are going to University of Limpopo. In Limpopo, we are going to have free education march. We're inviting all members of the Students' Command and the communities and those who are available to come and be with us and form part of the historical march or historical rally that we are going to have on the 4th of March. Amanda! Away, to! Thank you very much. Chairperson.
Siyabulela young lion. You know i-energy yena ingathi aniphethwanga ngumama. A branch ephethwe ngumama inomfutho ongafani neminye yayethi. You have mothers that are the mothers of the ground forces. Sipilele, President Silo Julius Malema, Sipilele! Sipilele, President Silo Julius Malema, Sipilele! Sipilele, Deputy President Nyigo Floyd Shivambu, Sipilele! Sipilele, Deputy President Floyd Nyigo Shivambu, Sipilele! Sipilele, SG Marshal Dlamini, Sipilele! Sipilele, SG Marshal Dlamini, Sipilele! Sipilele, Deputy SG Poppy Mailula, Sipilele! Sipilele, DSG Poppy Mailula, Sipilele! Sipilele, TG Umpile Mawotwa, Sipilele! Sipilele, TG Umpile Mawotwa, Sipilele! Amanda! Kawe, forward to 1 million membership by December, forward! Forward to 1 million members by December, forward! Amanda! Kawe, thank you very much. Now we're going to call upon the Deputy Secretary General, our beautiful Deputy Secretary General, Poppy Mailula, to give us the names or the persons that have graced us to this event today. We're launching membership. You should be free. You look like you're scared. You must be free. DSG. Mata! Mata! Amanda! Maibuye! He Africa! Maibuye! He Africa! Long live to the undying spirit of Mama Winfred Matikizela Mandela. Long live! Long live to the undying spirit of Mama Winfred Matikizela Mandela. Long live! Maikule EFF in Johannesburg region. Maikule! Maikule EFF in Soweto. Maikule! Forward to 1 million members. Forward! Forward to 1 million members. Forward! Forward to active quality branches of the EFF. Forward! Forward to active quality branches of EFF. Forward! Viva EFF! Viva! Viva EFF! Viva! Long live to our Commander-in-Chief, Julius Malema. Long live! Long live to our Commander-in-Chief, Julius Malema. Long live! ukubingelela umongameli wethu, upresident and commander in chief, kanye nama officials wethu akhona namhlanje kule launch yethu. Isikhathi samanje ukuthi ngizonazisa kubuholi esinabo namhlanje kwinhlangano yethu. Sine central command team. Bona bahleli ngapha on my right hand side. Bengicela all the commissars nisukume nibingelele. Siyabonga to our central command team. Ngizonazisa to our head of presidency, ukomisa Vuyane Pambo.
Mandla! Mandla! Viva! EFF! EFF! Viva! Viva! The Commander-in-Chief Julius Malema! Viva! Forward with 1 million voters! Forward! Forward with 1 million membership! Forward! Mandla! Away! Toe! Thank you very much.
Siyabonga Komisa Vuyane. Ngizonazisa kubo somlomo bethu esinabo entlanganweni to our spokesperson. Sino Komisa Lien Mateis.
Long live EFF, long live. Maibuye. Via Africa. Forward with 1 million for membership, forward. Viva EFF, viva.
Thank you very much, Somlomo. Nginazise komunye usomlomo wethu esinaye entlanganweni, ukomisa Sinawo Tambo.
Mandla! Away! Toe! Panting nge-Afri Forum, panting! Panting nge-Afri Forum, panting! Kiss the poor, kiss the poor! Kiss the poor, kiss the poor! Forward with 1 million members, forward! Mwah!
Siyabonga kakhulu kubo somlomo bethu esinabo. Manje ngizonazisa to the officials benhlangano yethu ebakhona la ngaphambi kwethu manje. Sino Treasurer General ukomisa Umphile Mautwe. Mandla! Mandla! Ayihule EFF, ayihule! Forward to the year of the branch, forward! Forward to the year of the branch, forward! Forward to 1 million members, forward! Forward to 1 million members, forward! Mandla! Siyabonga kakhulu Treasurer General. Siphinde sibe no National Chair, ukomisa Veronica Mente. Amanda! Amanda! Away with oppression, away! Away with oppression, away! Tata EFF, Tata! Tata EFF, Tata! Siyabonga kakhulu National Chair. Siphinde sibe no Secretary General, ukomisa Marshall Dlamini.
Amanda! 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 Forward to the year of the branch, forward! Forward to the year of the branch, forward! Forward to 1 million members by December, forward! Forward to 1 million members by December, forward! Amanda! Amanda! Long live the Commander-in-Chief, long live! Long live the Commander-in-Chief, long live! Amanda!
Siyabonga kakhulu Secretary General. Siphinde sibe no Deputy President, Komisa Floyd Chibambu.
Amanda! Amanda! Viva EFF, viva! Long live the fighting spirit of Hector Peterson, long live! Long live the fighting spirit of Moisa Makubo, long live! Long live the fighting spirit of TLT Mashinini, long live! Long live the fighting spirit of Hotsosi Atlula, long live! Amanda! Forward to 1 million ground forces in December, forward!
Forward to 1 million ground forces in December. Forward. Viva the year of the branch. Viva. Viva the year of the branch. Viva. Long live the Commander-in-Chief. Long live. Long live the incoming President of South Africa. Long live. Long live the incoming President of South Africa, Julius Malema. Long live. Long live the incoming President of South Africa. Long live. Amanda. Away. Two. Thank you very much, Deputy Secretary General Poppy Mailula. My task is a very simple task, is to come and raise a revolutionary we will all know. Would all of us know that here where we are, in this vicinity, there's an umbilical cord of the economic freedom fighters. Because that is where we began this economic emancipation movement, the weapon in the hands of the working class and the poor. I'm here to raise a revolutionary, the incoming President of South Africa, the Commander-in-Chief, Comrade President.
Amandla. Amandla. Viva EFF, viva. Viva EFF, viva. Tata EFF, tata. Tata EFF, tata. Matimba. Matimba. Manda. Manda. Ashu. Thank you very much, Deputy President and our Secretary General, National Chairperson, the DSG and the Treasurer General, and all the ground forces of the EFF, including provincial leaders and our regional leadership. Comrades, we are here today to reconnect with the spirit of the fearless fighters of 1976, and Hector Peterson became the face of that fearless generation that confronted the armed regime with stones. And they knew that with their determination, one day they shall overcome. We standing here with the police, not sent by the regime to come and shoot at us, but to come and make sure there is law and order. Because we are not enemies with the police, but we coexist to make sure that our society is safe. Fighters, we must be like the 1976 generation. When we make an appointment with the future, we must refuse to fail to arrive at our destination. We must always arrive at our destination. Our destination today is that we want 1 million members by December. And because we've made an appointment with that 1 million membership by December, we dare not fail. Because if we fail, it means that we will not be breathing the same air with Hector Peterson. We are here to reconnect with that spirit of committed young people who wanted freedom in their lifetime. And they've made sure that they usher in freedom with their blood. We are not asking for your blood. We are asking for your dedication and determination. We are asking that you go to each and every street here at 139 and make sure that in each and every street, if you fail, at least there are no less than 10 members of the EFF. Every house must have a member of the EFF, because when we call for war one day, every street must respond. There shouldn't be a street in South Africa when we say we are going to govern South Africa ungovernable. All streets must respond. Every village must respond. Every township must respond. Every suburb must respond. Every factory must respond. Every school, every university, and everywhere else where our people are found, they must respond to a clarion call. You can't claim
to be a leader of society if you do not exist amongst ordinary people. You must live amongst the people. The people must be the shield of the EFF. Those who attack the EFF, the people must rise in defense of their own organization because it lives amongst them. Fighters, we will never win South Africa if we do not conscientize society. We must make society aware of who we are and what we represent. 1 million members, it's a minimum. It's not a maximum. Don't say by December we have 1 million members, we have arrived. That is the beginning of getting all 54 million citizens of South Africa to believe in the EFF. So, comrades, we must know that today we are here to launch a campaign for 1 million. All of us, whether you are working or not working, every Friday you must wear red, because every weekend is a day of recruiting members of the EFF. Go to work in your red. If you are going to a club, rock a nice red. Don't go to a club with an EFF t-shirt. Nakantongo ya fashion mo apare we klapu. Utene mo ka ready. Anyone who belongs to the EFF, if you are not wearing red on Friday, you are a sellout. If you are not a sellout, show your colors and tell them through your colors that you are proud to be the EFF, you are proud to belong to the Red Battalion, and you are not ashamed of your organization. So, comrades, Friday is a Red Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we recruit full steam in the branches all over South Africa. No fighter will be bored over the weekend. If you feel bored, just go and look for the recruitment campaign of the EFF and join it and recruit more members. So where to must be the home of the EFF. All young people, all old people, employed and unemployed, from the old houses to new houses, people of Soweto must belong to the EFF, but they can't belong to the EFF if you don't go to them. You must go to them, you must make them aware that tomorrow on such a date, we are recruiting publicly on this voting station. We want you to recruit openly so that individuals do not recruit their friends and relatives who are going to make them chairpersons. We want you to recruit public people who believe in the EFF, not friends of friends, who are joining the EFF to elect so and so as a chairperson or the secretary. You are not joining to elect anyone. You are joining because you believe there is a genuine struggle of black people that must be fought so that black people can realize total emancipation in their lifetime. So if you are joining to be a member of a member, you are in a wrong organization. Look for something that looks like yellow and join those things where people join to be members of other members. In the EFF, you join to be a member. Comrades, after recruiting more members in the EFF, after reaching your target, we are going to call for membership induction workshop, where all members must gather under one roof and we talk about the founding manifesto of the EFF and 7 non-negotiable cardinal pillars of the EFF, so that from the beginning they know why they joined the EFF, so that they are not shocked tomorrow when we say we want to expropriate land without compensation. they should have known that they joined to take land from the settlers and give everybody in South Africa. They must know that when we close universities and demand free decolonized education, it is in the founding manifesto of the EFF. When we say Africa is one, they should be knowing the emblem, the logo of the EFF. Because you come here and say put South Africa first, but on your logo there is no South African map, there is an African map, because we belong to Africa, not South Africa. South Africa was imposed on us by the colonizers. You go around here saying we don't want apartheid, we don't want colonialism, but we want borders. How can you want the creation of colonization and say you don't want colonization? Colonization must collapse with everything that it came with. These borders are not old, they are very young. They were decided between 1884 and 1885. They are young. They divided them amongst themselves so that they can conquer the African continent. Ours is not a struggle of Soweto. It's a struggle of all over South Africa. When you fight here, your battle must be joined by someone in Mzimkulu, in Giyani, in Matatiele, in Musina, and Umtata, everywhere else in South Africa. EFF members must speak one language, one message, many voices, because we understand what we have joined, we understand why we were raided. We speak in one language. You can never say as the EFF, these foreigners have taken jobs from us. Jobs is land. Which Zimbabwean that you are banning owns the land? You will never get jobs for as long as you don't have the land, because the jobs comes with the land. The land comes with the agriculture, it comes with the mines, it comes with the banks, it comes with the factories, it comes with the sea, it comes with the Gipache, Chafelo. They belong to us. So land is everything. So no Mozambican, no Zimbabwean owns a land. You are fighting wrong people. You are misdirected. You will never beat a white man, but you are readily available to beat a fellow African. You will never raise a finger at a white man, because your mind is colonized and arrested by white people. You worship them more than you worship your mother and your father. Start loving your own mothers and fathers first, then you will love yourself and you will not be scared of a white man. White man is a human being like me and you. Africa is one. The unity of Africa and its economic liberation and the reclaiming of its land and the minerals and natural resources is going to start here in Southern Africa. We are going to start economic liberation of Africa here in Southern Africa. We are going to lead the whole continent to reclaim its minerals. When history is taught in future, when historical account is given, they will say there was a fearless generation in the south of Africa that started reclaiming the mines and the land, and all over Africa they joined to reclaim the mines, to reclaim the land. We are not starting a small thing here. That's why the enemy is shaken. That's why the enemy is only threatened by the EFF, because the enemy understands the mission of the EFF very well. They know that if EFF succeed in South Africa, then the whole of Africa will be liberated. You will not need to beat any Zimbabwean. Zimbabwe will be liberated, and therefore no Zimbabwean will come here. We are committing about winner leadership. Why would you do that? It's not like but Zimbabwe abarate country yabo. Ba sokola. They are relying on us to lead the struggle for economic emancipation. They are our brothers. Black people are hated everywhere. You go to America, Oprah, with her millions, she's hated. Obama is hated. Any black person in America that you celebrate here, Jay-Z, Beyonce, if they find her joking on the street, they stop her and ask her, what are you doing here? Because they believe black people must be in the ghetto. So, when you see a black person, you must immediately sympathize and see a brother who is oppressed, because we are hated as black people, not as Zimbabweans, not as Nigerians. Once they see black, they hate. They don't even care where you come from. Please, we cannot afford to hate blacks who are hated by everyone, because hating blacks is hating ourselves. We are not criminals. We've got political education because we appreciate that the political liberation of South Africa started in the north. Those people fought for us to be where we are here. As South Africa, we were the last country to be liberated. It took forever. When you appreciate that we had to exist in other people's countries for our liberation to come, then you will know that these people were there for me when it was difficult, when things were tough in South Africa. When the Cubans fought in Angola, Cardinal, and defeated apartheid regime in Angola, they said to apartheid, you must allow the ANC to come back and exist openly in South Africa. If you do so, we will also go back to Cuba. It was the Cubans who put pressure and who showed the apartheid government that their army is not a strong army, it's a weak army, and that when the Cubans come, they will defeat them and they will give black people power. Today, someone will just come to you and say, hi, what are you doing with Cuba? What did the Cubans do? They fought with apartheid soldiers in the battlefield of Cardinal in Angola, defeated them, and gave Botha the conditions that for us to retreat, you must allow freedom in South Africa. We will go back to our country. So we need to understand which countries all over the world worked for our liberation. When Russia fights with America today, we automatically take the side of Russia. Not because Russia is a communist Russia as is today, but Russia gave us weapons, gave us food, trained the soldiers of Mkhonto Wesizwe, and made sure that when they come back to South Africa, they must fight the apartheid regime, equipped them. Those are the people who were there with us. The China was accommodating the Appler forces, giving them the arms, making sure they are well equipped to come back and fight for the liberation of South Africa. Today, out of excitement, when they say America is fighting with Russia, because you don't even know where Russia is, you have seen America on a movie, automatically you are America. America was never with us. America will never be with us. It is America that makes the people of Cuba to suffer today because of the embargo that they've imposed on the Cuban people. And the Cuban people are our friends. The enemy of my friend is my enemy, because Cuba was there when America was not there. So this operation Tutula that goes pushing people around, if you ask them this information, they don't know it. The dom kopo, the domo, aditibi fokon. Because our customer information, they will protect the Nigerians. Because in Nigeria, during apartheid, there was a government decision that every worker who works for government, a certain percentage of their salary is going to be taken and is going to be sent to the liberation movement in South Africa to liberate South Africa. From their own pocket, Nigerians sacrificed not only rhetoric, they sacrificed their money for us to have food in the camps, for us to have the tents in the camps, for us to have a place to sleep and to have weapons to train, so that when we infiltrate the country, we are well trained and well equipped. Many of these clowns don't know that. They say Nigerians are drug dealers. If you see a Nigerian drug dealer, deal with it decisively. It is that individual who's a criminal. We don't care whether it's in Nigeria or still in Nigeria. A drug is a drug. Whether it's or Nigeria is dangerous. It's drug. It's irrelevant. Let us not paint everybody with the same brush and forget that these are the people who fought for us to be where we are. Comrades, if this principle will make us lose elections, let's lose elections. But let's die next to our brothers and sisters and not win elections out of opportunism. We must never be opportunists at the expense and the life of our brothers and sisters from the continent. When you say, I must go and stop Zimbabweans who are coming here to come and, because they come and take your jobs, if you go and research properly, you'll actually realize that the fence which they collapse in Messina to come in here, they are not coming for jobs. They are coming to buy essentials at Messina. They are coming to buy food. There is no food in Zimbabwe. They are coming to buy medicine. There is no medicine in Zimbabwe. They are coming carrying their children for better medical care because there are no hospitals in Zimbabwe. Now when you say to me, Malema, block these people, I must go and stand at the border and push a woman with a sick child who says, I'm here for my child to be cured because there are no services in Zimbabwe. I will never do it. You rather not elect me. I will fight for that child to come and get a better medical care in South Africa. Because people were killed in Matola, in Mozambique, people were killed in Lesotho by the apartheid regime looking for South Africans. The Basotho harbored and decided to hide us. And because they decided to hide us, the regime killed them. They knew what was the risk, yet they decided to shield us. They lost their lives for us to have this freedom. Before you talk, you must know where we come from and who we are. If you appreciate this history, you will know that Operation Tutula is nothing but an act of criminality that seeks to perpetuate the divisions of African people. They never go for illegal whites in Sandton. There are many of them without papers. They never go for illegal Chinese. There are many of them all over. They never go for illegal Indians. They are all over South Africa. They go for illegal, so-called illegal Africans in Africa. We must never allow that. We are the doctors of society. When society is sick, we must prescribe a proper medicine. You don't scream. Have you ever imagined when a woman goes into a hospital, she's in her labor pains, she wants to give birth, and then she finds a doctor in a room there to deliver the baby, but she's screaming. And then the doctor joins in the screaming. When she says, "Whoa," the doctor, "Whoa, yo," she's going to die, Musul. If the doctor is screaming, it means we're dead. There's no solution. You are that doctor as an EFF member. When they scream, you don't scream. You provide proper dialectics and proper solution to the problems they are confronted with. You must never do that. You must ask the question, what's happening? So that by the time you go there, you know how you are going to intervene to solve that problem. Because you can never be part of a problem. You are a leader in your own right as a ground force. You are a doctor of society in your own right as a ground force. Do not join illegal activities. Fighters, all of those who are councillors in Johannesburg, you must make sure you work for our people. Don't say to us, hey, now I didn't win elections, I'm a PR, therefore where I come from, there is a ward councillor of the ANC, let him do the job. You are a ward councillor. From today, from here, Hector Peterson, you are a ward councillor. Stop telling us about another ward councillor. You are a councillor like that person. You are the same. Go and service those people there in your ward and the nearby wards and adopt other wards as a councillor. We want activist councillors, but as a councillor, if you want to enjoy your councillor, report to your branch. Do not undermine your branch. You must make sure that you report to the BCT, you report to the general membership of the EFF, and never think you are above the organization because you think you've got a salary. Ask those who came before you. Salary. Now you are above. If it does salary. Just respect the leadership of the organization at the level of the branch. For you to be a leader, you must allow others to lead you. Then you will become a better leader. Allow others to lead you. Unaleba tumo EFF never did what candidate. One of them will talk what 44. Kana ko ya campaign kya dala hide and seek EFF. I can so carry an outba a mampatile udala mampatile organization. Ya create no more tako dim EFF what 44. Ya qualify or rumela the same candidate. What mampatile. Aro apeke branchar na swanchi kene di nomor recording rar recording mara wo obara loka mampatile li EFF sebaganya na utamona sebaganya na ukasemon yalo aemele katuko utar mola abonchichebu serious maybe okachwa se khobanyana rega mo swameje mara yalo we are not happy ka mampatile. Never play mampatile le organization reta ruta phela le batho o re ke tseni wa bana na re yo patie kaka wa tsamaya le dingaka ja Sotho o re o tseni bona le o tulele tile le kamola ro tsara ka o ya kae. Hey, what happened? Black mampatile le organization. Be disciplined. Work for the organization. Never think you are above the organization. At all times when the organization calls, you must be readily available. That's what makes you a ground force. A ground force is an all-rounder. A ground force is combat ready at any time. 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. You don't come to a meeting tomorrow and say they told us at 1 in the morning. So what must we do? A ground force sleeps with one eye because a call can get in at any time. We are combat ready at any time to go anywhere, to go and work for the EFF. That's what makes us special. But your EFF is one rapele channel wena. You nyake, hey, where is the chairperson? Hey, yo, urlo sa tapa shame. At 10 o'clock, or meeting utoma at 10 o'clock. We must be looking for chairperson. You are writing your own history, and you will have no one to blame but yourself. We want disciplined members of the organization who are committed. I've been very happy this week because Johannesburg, every day for the last 3 days, when you were called, you were responding without hesitation. If this is going to be the spirit, we are going to take this Johannesburg and increase our work. Your leaders in the region are not in the council except the chairperson, because we are not happy with the results. If we are not happy with the results, let us wait. Or the young cancelling usatly share the results. So fighters, I hope you have learned from that, and you are now reawakening and making sure that Johannesburg becomes what we know, the real Johannesburg, the center of economic activity in the whole of Africa. There is no way we can afford to be weak except here in Johannesburg. Johannesburg must always be strong. Johannesburg must lead the whole of South Africa. Johannesburg must lead the whole of Gauteng. When we say we're taking Gauteng in 2024, we're relying on you, Johannesburg. There are too many voters here. There are too many voters in your ward. Go and get them. There are many people in your ward who don't go out to vote. You must go and find those people and make sure that we take Gauteng. Batuva batalaga Soweto. This Johannesburg here supposed to be one of the best and most developed areas, because here it was the epicenter of the struggle for the liberation of South Africa. But today, Soweto is neglected, Soweto is ignored. We want to revive the whole of Johannesburg and give it service delivery as an honor and appreciation for its contribution in the struggle for the liberation of South Africa. Only you can make Johannesburg to be what it is. Fighters, you Ikuruleni can never be better than you. You have to be better than Ikuruleni. But out of these elections of yesterday, I'm sorry, Ikuruleni taught you a lesson. Learn from your mistake, go and work hard, and take this campaign of 1 million members very serious. You've got potential, you can do it. Spetel, kwena spetel, aswena patient. Uskarule spetel wabamulwechi. Lina lauke spetel asimulwechi. You must lead us from the front and make sure you've got an impact as the chairperson of the EFF in Johannesburg. Because no one is born for a position. You continue to occupy that position out of hard work. The branches and the members of the EFF will make sure that you remain in that position. Mpatlele ubulake boroko. Alexander yela imurata mpine ke tsamale mpatlele ko Alexander re fetsa via the poster. Then we walked to see some orphanage. Ha ke tsamale le mpatlele ko Alexander ko on the street. Bana ba banyane, young kids, aba bona mpatlele ba re ntata rona ba thabile. O re mpatlele o paletse kingi boroko a ke tsebe. They know him everywhere in Alexander there. He is the face and the example of a hard worker. He's the one that always, when he was a councillor, that is the type of a leader we want. Fight from the front. Show us in 2024 that you can make it. We are relying on people like you to take this Johannesburg to a high level. Fighters, all of us, we must go and work our branches. Re mamola bana ba banyane ba re marona ntata rona batibor. With this one, hakanka power, our lives are going to change for the better. Let's fall in love with our communities now, not in 2024. Why do you need to be in government to clean your streets? Why do you need to be in government to fight a municipality to come and stop a sewer spillage? You can do it even when you are not in government. Why do you have to be in government to help an old gogo on a wheelchair who's not getting a money from SASA? You don't have to be in government to help that person. That is what community activism means. Let the old love us now. Their children will follow them. Imagine when a gogo says to her children, I was held by EFF, I got my pension. So please, let's make sure we help the poor. We're not just driving a membership. By driving 1 million members, it's a campaign to know and listen to the problems of our people, and those that we can solve, we must solve them. We are relying on you, fighters. From today onwards, the streets of South Africa are going to be red, because we know you work very hard, even under difficult conditions. You have always demonstrated commitment and hard work. We are very proud of you. Comrades, in the plenum of the EFF, we resolved that every councillor must make sure that every week, at least they must attend to one service delivery issue. We are going to develop a portal system in the EFF where they are going to have to log in and report what they've done that week and provide portfolio of evidence with pictures of what they've done. Those fighters who go around helping our people, we call them the Sibulai Battalion. That Sibulai Battalion must make sure that they change practically the projects that have stopped and stuck because people have stolen money, or there is some issue that the councillors of the ANC or the DA are not attending to. You attend to it, you resolve it, and then you file a report. Has done something unique, not usual stuff. Like when that report comes and we look at all 1,000 reports plus of councillors, and your report is so unique, that month, that councillor will receive 50,000, which will be used for a community project of his choice. He must say, once we say the Sibulai Battalion Councillor of the Month is so and so, here is your 50,000. What do you want to do with this 50,000 to uplift the community where you come from? You identify a project, we give you that 50,000, you improve the community through such interventions. We want councillors who work, who connect with our communities, and the only way you can work and connect with our communities is through working with the branch of the EFF. Do not exclude the branch of the EFF because you want to shine as an individual. This work you are doing is not for individuals, it's for the EFF. Comrades and fellow fighters, I'm happy that we came here at Hector Peterson today to launch our campaign. I can guarantee you that we are going to come back here in December to come and announce if we have met the target or if we have not met the target. We are a transparent and open organization. We do not lie to our people. Fellow fighters, members of the EFF all over South Africa, fellow South Africans and patriots and all those who love South Africa, today, feel free, look for the banner of the EFF everywhere to join, and we can guarantee you in less than a month you will receive your cards, because you are not a member enough if you don't have your membership card. So we are going to make sure that all those who join in less than a month, they receive their card, because they want to be proud members of the EFF. Let us do the branch membership audit, all branches. If there are people who have not received their membership cards, please submit their names so that we give them their membership cards and we start on a clean slate. I can tell you now, the future looks bright. We must wear sunglasses so that the riska fatakele chaji. Amanda! Amanda! Viva EFF, viva! Viva EFF, viva! Auno makubi! Siaya! Siaya! No makubi! Siaya! Siaya! No ma bese tubolas, besi shayas, besi bopas. No ma bese tubolas, besi shayas, besi bopas. No ma gubi, siayas, siayas. No ma gubi, siayas, siayas. Who left? Who right? Yamasa. Who left? Kita. Kilame. Kiribatabata. Samarumo. Samarumo. Asicha. Where were you when I'm shit? Where were you when I'm dead? So for skichi, hemoye. So for skichi, etatin. Bongelavan, hevagit. Bongelavan. Kichima, Sibram Konto, Halaye, shoot to kill, Yamaza, kiss the poor, the farmer, kiss the poor, the farmer, brr pa, pa, brr pa, pa, Jason.
Masibulele kumongameli, sibulele kwisikhokhelo. Njengoba sizoya ekugqibeleni, sizocela unobhala azosipha amazwi ombulelo. Nobhala.
Amanda! 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 Thank you very much, President. Fighters William Commandela. The President has spoken. Oh, where to go to see my branching way to and recruit members every day. Because the President to go to Sawanele. Oh, where to go to Sambe. So as seventh way organization. Thank you very much, fighters, for coming. The buses are here. All of us who must exit and go home, make sure that you are safe. Because from as we arrive at home, tomorrow, every day, we are recruiting members publicly, as the President has said. Amanda! Amanda!